name is Zach Wiseman, 13 years old, and I'm homeschooled. Well, I'm unwillingly homeschooled. Most kids, for what I have, they'd give an arm and a leg for it. Most kids don't want to do work all day, but I actually look forward to my future and plan on having a good, successful life. I'm allergic to school.
What do you mean when you say you're allergic to school?
Well, anytime I go there, basically, I start coughing. It's only in the rooms. Anywhere else at the school, I'm fine, or the library. I don't cough. My family is very sad for me. It's struggling to just figure out a way to get me better. They all want me better. They're all sad for me. They're all trying to do their best and figure out what could be happening.
Good.
All schools have a minimum health requirement that needs to be met. Do you think your problem comes from a sickness that needs to be tested outside of that health requirement that they just don't need to do because they see you're sick, they get the notification, so they're required to check, but they only have to do that bare minimum of checking, and then when they do so, your results won't come up because you're on that next level?
Well, I think that there could be something affected with my lungs. I have sensitive skin. It's pretty obvious. You could see my skin. I get rashes, redness all the time, itchy. It just happens. I have sensitive skin. It could be an allergy. It could be more sensitive to molds, anything that I could be allergic to in the school. So that could mean that those bare minimums could affect me, and they are checking for it, and they're right. They're checking for what they need to check for, and it's okay, school could keep going, no one's hurt, except for me. I'm the only one who's being affected by this, so it could just be my allergies, my tolerance to molds, anything.
Teachers in schools, they tend to focus more on the majority of the kids that are doing well in the class rather than the few stragglers that are having trouble behind. They see that they're struggling, but they still move forward. Do you think that's a thing that's happening in the classrooms?
Yeah, I think that's true, because a lot of teachers, most teachers will say, well, most of our students are doing good. We have a good success rate, passing rate, so as long as we have majority of the class doing well, then we can keep going. If they can't hold up, then maybe they have to go lower. All the schools really care about is the students' numbers. They don't care who they're going to be, who they were, and what they are now. They don't care about them as their personality or character. They just care about their numbers. They care about their statistics. They care about them doing in the state test. That's all that matters to them. They don't care who they are. They just want the good numbers.
So you think that they don't see the students as a person, they just see them as a student ID number?
They just see them as another number, yes. You know, whenever I drive past my school, a piece of me just gets sad and depressed. Just knowing that all the other kids are progressing with teachers, I'm just stuck at home doing my own thing. It's a hard place to be and be alone, because those kids I know every day are slowly losing creative bond with each other. They're all becoming robots to the school system. It's truly a sad thing. School has taught us not to become excited for all the students passing tests or quizzes. Simply our grades, our scores, and our achievements. They're teaching us a system they learn. To be happy that you passed, not happy for everyone else. They're disconnecting us as students. They are teaching us selfishness. The schools just want the teachers to speak to the whole class. They want to teach the whole class at once, rather than trying to help individual students one by one, or having alone time with them, trying to get the basics the hang of things. It's unfortunate. Lots of kids want one-on-one time, trying to get more help, but schools, all they do is just want stats. Like I said, they just want the better numbers. That's all they want. That's all they care about. It's come to the point where all they think of is just numbers. It's all they want. They just want numbers, better statistics, and just at the end of the day, the best grade. They don't care about inventing new ideas, trying to come up with new things that benefit students and life as it is. They don't let each other they don't let kids feed off each other. It's unfortunate. Having been homeschooled for a few months now, I can feel myself disconnecting from the other students. Now I can't even imagine how far apart students have drifted. Having the teacher just focusing on the majority, making everyone so worried about getting behind, forgetting everyone else's state. It starts off in kindergarten, elementary school. It's just a battle between who gets the better grades, who wants to get the better grades for the better prize. That's all it is in elementary. Once you get into middle school, that's where the fun starts to begin a little bit. You want the honors classes, you want pre-AP, you want to get into the higher classes for high school. Then high school hits. Get into high school, it's all about being in the most clubs, being the most popular, wanting to get attention for colleges, trying to get scholarships, anything that'll help you get into the better college.
Yeah.
Then the hardest part of the entire race begins in college. They just want you to see how good you can do, battle off each other, see who has the best skills in life. But then once it comes down to it, get out of college, then you realize this was just a race, a battle of the best, rather than feeding off each other and learning. It's unfortunate. Schools, all they do is just want stats. Like I said, they just want the better numbers. That's all they want. That's all they care about.